stayed down for a while, I was humble. Now I gotta shine, little nigga, tell him rumble. I be running all these plays, I can bet him I won't fumble. I just ran me up a bag, tell them niggas hit him double weight, run it back. Stayed down.
Hi everyone, and thank y'all for joining Mamaneedalife2 live podcast. Yes, you need a life too. I am Big Mish, if you don't know, and I do have Miss Nisy here.
Hi.
Hi, girl. Thank you for coming.
Excited.
I'm excited to have you.
Thank you for having me. I brought you a little something.
You brought me something?
Yes.
That's for me?
This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
And it smells, I'm glad I did it because it smells so good in here. I wish you guys could smell this.
Right.
Because it smells good already. So
Thank you.
I think this is going to be a
Oh
great
my
addition.
God. It smells so good. Did you smell it?
Yes.
Of course. I had to make sure. No, thank you. I love candles, so y'all better catch up with her, okay?
Oh my God.
No, thank you.
So a little something sweet. You can never have too many candles.
No, you can't. And especially doing this, you see, I always have a candle lit. So
it smells delicious in here.
does.
As soon as you walk in, I'm like, oh my God.
that's that vanilla. I don't like that this is messed up. Let's fix that. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, how are you doing today, Miss Nisy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing phenomenal. And like I said, I'm so excited that you decided to come to talk to me because, surgery, the cosmetic world is definitely becoming, it's the norm now.
Yeah.
It's normal. Like everybody goes to get their body done. And it's no shade because I'm going to just say it. I don't have nothing against it. I'm one of the sisters, okay? So it's okay if you want to make a change. But I feel like a lot of women don't know that it's a journey in itself. Like the first step is, oh my God, I'm going to go get my surgery. But then it's like, that's not it.
No, everything that comes after.
Right. That's the first
everything that comes
easy
after.
part.
Yeah. Booking and paying is easy. It's the recovery, the pressure, everything. And then there's a moment that you get depressed. They call it the surgery blues.
Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm.
And you have a moment that you're very down because imagine you go in being healthy, being normal, and then you come out of it almost like handicapped. You need help to go to the bathroom. You need help to take a shower. Like doing the everyday tasks that you would do without thinking about it are now very hard. So it gets to you like, when am I going to get better? When am I going to feel better?
Right.
And then on top, you don't see your results right away too. It takes time. A lot of us think, okay, we're going to be snatched off the table. No, you're going to do crazy off that table.
Right. And you have to work for it too.
Yes. And then with like time, massages, and garments, little by little, you get to...
Hello. Well, don't get them too much so early. I'm just saying, Miss Nisy, you giving them too much.
You're giving me a good topic.
Right? Well, listen, if y'all want to know all the details, y'all go ahead and share this live. Listen, this is a 2-part episode where we're going to be talking to Miss Nisy. Then I also have Miss Rahbyn. We're going to get into depression. I feel like mental health is another big topic when it comes to cosmetic surgery. Also your life, like growing up, learning that, oh my gosh, like the changes that you may go through, we all may suffer some depression. Absolutely. A lot of people don't talk about it though. Yeah. So we're going to talk about it today, okay?
Yes.
Y'all share the live, please, before we get started. I would greatly appreciate that because you never know who needs to hear this. All right, so
Absolutely.
I want to get into it, Miss Nisy.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Right. Well, happy Mother's Day. I'm so sorry.
God, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
How old is your baby? Because you said you had a baby.
She turns 2 this week.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yours is just a few months younger, a year younger than mine. I have a 2-year-old, will be 3 in October.
Oh,
so you only have one?
Only one.
Okay, girl or boy?
Girl.
Any more? You want to have any more?
I want more.
Ooh.
I want more. Yes.
Okay, what do you want to be, a boy?
It doesn't matter. I'm really loving having a girl, so I wouldn't mind another girl, but whatever God gives me.
Yes, let's cheers to that, please.
Yes.
So maybe you like it. You like it? Is it strong?
It's delicious.
Well, mine's is a little different. I got a little extra in mine.
Oh yeah? Honey, that is what we need because, oh my God.
Right. Mamaneedalife2 after hours.
Honey.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. This is lovely. This is exactly what I needed on a Monday night.
Right.
Yesterday was Mother's Day, so we went to the Keys.
Oh, wow.
We spent it in the Keys.
That's a beautiful thing.
Oh my God, it was so nice.
That's so good.
So, like living here, I feel like, at least me, I don't take advantage of all the fun things that we have.
Me neither.
The Keys is literally like, it was a 45-minute drive.
But it's beautiful when you get there.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. It's like another world.
highly recommend. If you're in Miami or go to Key West.
Go to the Keys, bottom of the map. But when you get there, you'll love it.
It's beautiful. The people are so nice. It's just I feel like I'm outside of the U.S.
Right.
In a way, right?
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Well, you deal with a lot of people now. So, I mean, with that being said, how did you get started doing Nisy Recovery Services?
Oh my God. It's so it started as a hobby. Mm-hmm. It started with my own journey. I did my boobs when I was 18.
Okay.
And
they look nice, by the way. I'm just going to say that.
Thank you. So I just fell in love with plastic surgery. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, I want to be a plastic surgeon, and life happened, and I'm like, okay, I settled for nursing.
Right.
And I always said, I'm going to work with a plastic surgeon. I'm going to work with a plastic surgeon. But I was always that girl that you called, oh my God, I'm getting surgery. Can you take care of me? Like from my friends, from my family. And that's how I fell into it. I've been doing it for 10 years and 5 on my own, that I opened my own business.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I love it. It's what I do every day. I get to help people every single day. And then I love the beauty of it, the cosmetic part of it. It's amazing.
Right. It is because I feel like you're very important during that time. Like, we need you during that time, because I don't feel, especially with you having your boobs done, you understand how it feels, to be in that place.
I got lipo.
Oh, yes,
I did my boobs. I got lipo. I got fat graft. Back in the day, they didn't call it BBL, because I did it before it was called a BBL. So they call it fat grafting. So they would go, if you had dents or cellulites or imperfections, they would fill it. So that's how they started. And then now they have the whole BBL is...
Right, it's going insane.
Yes.
It's insane.
But to that, I can relate. And that's what I tell, some of my employees that haven't had surgery. I'm like, you don't know it until you have it.
Yes.
And once you have it, you're like, oh my God. Mm-hmm. I had one of the girls that works in my team, she had a mommy makeover, but she was doing this with me for years. And then she finally did it. And she's like, Nisy, I don't know how those girls do it.
You gotta be a warrior.
And she was like, oh my God. She's like, I have a new, even more empathy now. I'm like, it's not what they paint it to be. It's very difficult.
Very difficult.
But 1,000% worth it.
It's very much so worth it. I mean, hey, I'm just gonna tell you, before we got on camera, I was telling I did do my procedures, and I felt like it definitely gave me that confidence that I needed again, because when you have kids, your body changed. Let's face that. And if you're not happy with it, if you can change it, I don't see nothing wrong with actually changing it. But I do feel like we need to know what comes with changing it. Yes. Because I don't know about you, I still drink my protein shakes.
Really?
I wear my waist train, because
that's amazing.
I'm not gonna waste my money.
No.
At all.
But what you're doing is right, because a lot of times we get these things done. It's not a easy fix, boom, done. I don't have to do nothing ever again.
Right.
It's called maintenance. So if you want to keep your results and for your results to last,
look good,
waist train, eat right, protein. So that's amazing. That's how you keep your results to last.
Right. And now, baby,
she looks amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God. When I pulled up, I was like, oh my God.
It's me.
Wow.
No, I said the same thing. I mean, all I saw was your head, but I'm like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Very pretty. Where are you from, by the way?
Cuba.
Cuba. Okay. So how long have you been here?
22 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
22.
So you've been here for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are all the services that you actually provide within Nisy's Recovery?
So we do private care. So after surgery, we go to their hotel or their Airbnb and we care for them there. So we do pretty much everything that they may need, like a concierge service in a way. So if you come with family, you still have a professional there to help you and to guide your family through the process. Or if you're coming alone, we're there with you every step of the way.
So you said coming there. So is it a center that you have, or
we go to them?
Okay.
We travel to them.
Gotcha.
We go to their hotel. Usually hotels are Airbnb, because 90% of my clientele is from out of town.
Right.
And I have some that live here that we go to their home as well.
Right. Okay. So you said you do with the BBL recovery. Yeah. Did you say tummy tuck? I'm sorry.
Yes. Everything. Everything plastic surgery.
Oh, yes.
So tummy tuck, lipo, nose jobs, facelifts, you name it.
So out of all those services, what would you say is the most intensive or more, what is the word I'm looking for? What which services will require more time to recover?
Tummy tuck.
There we go. Had to get it out.
Tummy tuck.
Right.
Tummy
The
tuck.
tummy tuck. Oh my God.
Tummy tuck and BBLs, but tummy tuck more because the recovery of the tummy tuck is longer. You have a big scar in the outside, and then also in the inside. If your abdominal wall separated after the babies, they have to sew it back together, which is called the abdominal tightening. That you can't cough, you can't laugh.
Oh Lord Jesus.
You can barely walk, and you have to be like hunched over. So tummy tuck takes the longest.
And the cough, it's the cough that almost took me out. And it was like every night around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning when I would sleep on this sofa over here.
I see.
I
see.
When I would sleep, yes. When I would sleep, I'll wake up coughing, and it was the most horrible thing in the world. Okay.
So that one I can't relate. I don't know what it feels like, but I can only imagine what that feels like.
To me, I'm gonna say I'm very happy that I got it, but going through that time, like you said, getting my tummy tuck, and I had 3 kids, so the results. Beforehand I had to do it because, baby, the stomach was to the floor. After I had 3 C-sections. Oh my God. So it was no natural, come just pulling
and all
out
the scar tissue from the incision.
Right. So when they did this one to me, I was like, okay, I got it. I had 3 C-sections. No worry, piece of cake. I got it. No, ma'am.
She didn't have it.
It almost took me out. Everything I complained about, I had to call the doctor. Like, hold on, why is my belly button looking like this? Why is this coming? Like, why? Like, no.
It's a process. And you don't see the light. Like, oh my God, when is this gonna be done?
Right, until you're like, oh my gosh.
You forget. I think it's like having kids.
Right.
You forget.
And they grow so quick.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
Yes. But while you're going through it, oh my God, those are the longest days. Until one day, and that's it. You're up.
It's over. It's like whatever. You appreciate it too.
Yes.
Well, what are the 3 top things that people may need for recovery after cosmetic surgery, would you say?
Care. Care. You need private care. You need a professional that's what they do every single day. Because having your family there is amazing. You always need them, but they don't know when something is right, when something is wrong. They may not something like what she has. She has a recliner here. A lot of people don't know that if you get a tummy tuck, you need a recliner. You can't sleep in your bed because you can't sleep flat on your back. You have to be like in a sitting position. So care. Supplies.
Oh yes, Lord.
Knowing what to have, because sometimes I have clients that come and they don't bring anything.
Oh Lord, no.
And then we're just like running, like
around
oh my God,
like chickens.
Like now we have YouTube, which is amazing. We have social media. We have TikTok. We have people blogging their process, and you can take notes from that. And even your doctor's office can give you a list of everything that you need. But supplies are super, 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 super important. For after and during your plastic surgery. And I want to say third, going to the mental health, you need to be in a good space.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
Mentally. Get help, get the help that you may need, because this would test you. The recovery would test you, and I don't know if it's the anesthesia, I don't know if it's the downtime. If you're going through a lot that you haven't worked with, it's gonna come up during the recovery with me. Like I have picked people up and they're bawling, crying, and I'm like, are you in pain? And they're like, no, I just can't explain to you why I'm crying. And it's just because all these feelings that we suppress, it's like when we get drunk, high, or anesthesia is a way of being pretty much high, they all come up. Which can make your recovery not so nice, because now you're dealing with all these things that perhaps you should have dealt with or kind of before you go through this journey.
That's so important, like having your plans put in place. Preparation. That goes for your kids too. Because Jesus, again, that goes back to me thinking I'm a warrior. Like, okay, I know I'm strong, this, that, and the third, but your body tells you something totally different.
Oh my God.
And I thought I was doing it. Like it was summertime when I had mine. So the kids were home with me. And at that time, my daughter was not even walking yet. So imagine, I'm like, what was I thinking?
And the hormones.
What was I thinking? But I did it. But in the moment, it's like, why did I do that?
Now you know. When ignorance is bliss. When you don't know, you don't know. But now we have this outlet. Now look, we have you and your podcast, and plastic surgery is such a big thing. But so is mental health. And if you don't have that right, if you don't have your family together, you know, your family supportive, like knowing like, hey, this is what I'm going through. I'm literally going to need help for everything.
Everything.
You know, and having the right people there.
That's going to understand. And that's another thing, like, because me, I'm the type of person that have too much pride. And I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. But when you get that surgery, it's like you're so dependent on everybody. So you kind of have to adjust to that too. Like, oh my gosh, like, you just have to just put that aside and accept the fact that you're like a child at that time.
Yeah.
Literally,
yeah. You come out with diapers. You come out in a wheelchair. You may use a walker. But yeah, I would say those are my top three things: care, supplies, and having like preparing really like your mental health, like having like a really good, you know, support system.
And doing your research, like you said, if you do a BBL, it's a different type of recovery from a tummy tuck.
Yes.
You know, like I know BBLs, you're going to need the lymphatic massages for that lipo.
Yeah. You need to sleep in your stomach. You can't sit. You know, you're going to need a BBL pillow.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the massages will take you out all the time, especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
But they're needed. You need them.
So for tummy tucks, is that suggested that you get a lymphatic massage for tummy?
If you do lipo, which now every surgeon does liposuction with the tummy tuck, they usually lipo the sides in your back. So you should, anytime you have liposuction, you need massages.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that answers that.
Yeah. They may not massage the front. Again, this is from like doctor to doctor. Some doctors are like, don't massage the front where the incisions are, but do the back and the sides.
Right.
But it's something you can ask your doctor. But yeah, highly recommend. It's really good.
Right. It is. It relieves and it's good for your body.
Yes.
It's
and
good
for your
body.
skin to like stick back.
So you do your own lymphatic massaging yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. I need to learn.
Yes.
Listen.
They help. They really help with inflammation, because we have inflammation from the things we eat, not resting properly, not, you know.
Right. Well, what was your proudest moment, you know, working or being a business owner for Nisy's Recovery Services?
That's a good one.
You have a lot.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah.
My proudest moment, my number one proudest moment was when I started and patients would recommend me to other people.
I can imagine that feeling.
Yeah.
That's
that was my proudest like moment. I was like, oh my God, like, because it started like a hobby. I never knew it was a real thing until I really started doing it, you know, like making a business out of it. I'm like, and when they like will send me their clients, like, look, my mom is going, or can you take care of my sister? And that for me was like, oh my God.
I sure
you
can.
Trust me with somebody, like I did such a great job, and then you trust me to even recommend me. Like I even tell my clients, tips are welcome, but the best tip that you can give me is recommend me to somebody else.
Word of mouth. It goes so far.
Yes.
So far.
Yes. So that's definitely one of my proudest moments. And then when surgeons started sending clients my way.
So that means they were really talking about you.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah,
listen, when I go back,
yes,
I'll be calling you, okay?
I'm going to be taking care of you. I know you're going to go back.
I have
a feeling. I just have a feeling you are.
You wait for the right time, you know. Because I'm so for it, like changing, transformation, growth. Like I support whatever's going to make you happy, going to make you feel better about yourself.
Absolutely. Do it. And we're moms, like our bodies change, they go through so much. Hormones. Honey, for me to lose weight now after a baby, before I would do diet for like 2 days, workout maybe a week, I was right back. Now, near like starved. Like
when you get old, baby, that's it.
That's it. Like, and just your skin changes, everything. Everything changes after you have the baby. Yeah. And one of those things is our stomach, because you know, we were literally carrying a child, and guess what? There's like no workouts, no nothing for certain things. They just don't go back. Having surgery is, you know,
I totally agree with that. Well, what was one of the not so good moments? Just one of those moments like,
not so good moments. I want to say clients that don't necessarily listen. So I'll give you an example. When you're going under, you can't smoke cigarettes. You can't smoke anything with no hookah, nothing that has nicotine.
Right.
And then I do have smoker clients.
Right.
And by the way, when you do this, it's because it can cause blood clots, it can cause infections, things that you're risking your life. So when I have those clients that I turn my back and then I look and then they're smoking, it's like, oh my God.
You don't know what you're doing to your body. You can really put yourself in danger.
You already risk, because let's be honest, when we have surgery, we're risking our lives. We know this. So you already did that. Thanks God you came out okay. And now you're risking it even more. And you know that you can't do that. So those moments for me are not good.
So do they try to do it like right away?
Oh, yes.
Like
they were smoking in the parking lot before they got surgery.
Okay, but it was the other stuff or like the other stuff?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So what stuff was it? Was it the green stuff or was it
cigarettes? You can smoke weed.
But
that's what you're saying.
Right. So the cigarettes they were smoking before
and after.
Girl,
and during.
what?
And during. I mean, people will go as far as to like hide the drugs or take somebody else's urine test, like somebody else pee to pass the drug test and get surgery.
But that's so scary.
That is because you're literally risking your life. You're playing Russian roulette, like
right to get that body. You do anything for the body.
So that's very irresponsible, and that really it's a little bit of a trigger because it's like, come on, like we're not supposed to be doing this.
Right.
You're literally risking your life, and to me, my patient's life is my most important thing.
Right.
Like I need you to get back to your family the same way that you came.
Right.
So those are not the fun moments. Those moments are not fun.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, typically, how long do you take care of someone that may have come?
It can anywhere from a day to a month. I had a client that we were with them for a month.
Wow.
So as long as they may need.
Right.
Yeah.
How long do you need me? Okay.
We're there. As long as it takes, we're there.
Right. Well, what advice would you give other women that may be starting their cosmetic journey?
Research. YouTube. I love YouTube University. Get in YouTube. Look at every video online. Read reviews. Facebook is great because they have like Facebook groups that you can get into. For example, let's say you're having surgery with like Dr. William. That doctor has a Facebook group from real people like ourselves, leaving real reviews, pictures. You can even join that and you can start reading. And other girls post their journey there too. So you can have an idea. Do your research. Safe. It's not just the price of the surgery, it's what comes after. It's the care, the massages, the supplies.
The food.
The
fruit. Like
your hotel if you're coming or Airbnb. Like it's it's not
costly.
just the price of the surgery, it's also the recovery part. So research, save your money. And just get ready for it. Like if they tell you need to stop smoking a month before, you should stop smoking 2 months before. Eat right, like do every prep before your surgery. So it can help. It would really help you through the recovery if you're completely prepped for this.
Right.
It will make your recovery easier.
Right. And I feel like research your doctor. Oh my gosh, like you said, the groups.
Yes.
Like I stayed in the group looking and see what other women, because like you said, word of mouth, like that person can tell you, okay, yeah, she didn't do me right, and that's going to make you not want to go.
Exactly. Or like they're canceling. I find out a lot of times through the groups, oh my God, this doctor is going on vacation, they're canceling people, FYI. Even little things like that. And you see me texting, hey, have they texted you? Oh my God, yes, they told me that they have to reschedule. So it's even things like that. So before you even leave your town, you're like aware of everything that's happening. So research, I can't stress it enough. Take your time and research.
Hello. You heard what she said, okay? Well, Ms. Nisy, I want to ask, do you have anything else that you might want to say or input about your business?
Whenever you guys need any help, we also do consultations, not just care. So for example, like if you need help finding a doctor, finding a facility, we can also help you with that because we had so many years of experience and we're working with these doctors every single day. Give us a call. Even if you don't book a consultation, if you have any questions about this journey, we're always here to help. And obviously, if you guys need help recovering, we'll be there. We have massages, we have Airbnbs that we can help you, get so you can stay at. Like anything you need, we're there. And I'm so happy that you had me here.
Oh no, I'm happy that you came. Give me a well, thank you. Like I said,
nice.
No, thank you so much. Like I told you, when I go, I will be
Yes,
calling you because,
yes.
baby, I need.
Oh my God. Anything that I can do to help and, and support. I
Of
love what
course.
you're doing.
Thank you.
I love this movement,
Thank you. I really
women
appreciate
helping
it.
other women. Like, we definitely need that.
Right, we do.
So,
We do.
keep doing it.
Thank you. You keep helping us. We need you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's just so beautiful. I'm just like, oh my God.
Listen, don't make me blush, okay? No, thank you so much, y'all. And I mean, y'all, where can they find your page so they can find you?
So Instagram is Nisy, Nisy Recovery Service, and it's on TikTok as well. The same name, Nisy Recovery Service.
Yes.
Follow me. Anything you guys need, send me questions. I'll be happy to help.
Right, and she is tagged in this live, so if y'all ever want to go ask her maybe some questions, if she's up to it directly, you can.
Yes, absolutely. You guys
Perfect.
can send me any questions. We're based out of Miami. We also have New York as well.
Ooh.
And we're doing Colombia now.
Oh.
Yes, so...
Colombia get you right, ain't it?
Yes, yes. Because it's such a big market, especially because they don't have a lot of English speaking. So a lot of my clients would just take us, even just a translator, because they really, want to be able to communicate and do what they got to do.
That's so good to hear. Well, you heard it from Ms. Nisy. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to her. But Nisy, again, I thank you so much for sitting with me. I wish I could walk you out, but I'm sorry I have to stay.
It's okay. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. I do have another guest here. Like I did state, we do have Ms. Rahbyn here. We're going to be talking about mental health and depression. So I'm going to be bringing her on in just a moment. Bye, Ms. Nisy. Again, thank you so much. Hi, Rahbyn. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, Rahbyn. How are ya?
I'm good. Happy belated Mother's Day.
Happy belated Mother's Day to you too. Did you enjoy your day yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
You
The
did?
first Mother's Day that I actually got to celebrate. So
Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Rahbyn. One sec. So I did miss a question, side-eye. I will get that question answered for you and I will write it in the comments. And I'm just going to read it real quick. Side-eye said, do you offer body massage? How much protein should a patient contain after a BBL or tummy tucks? So side-eye, like I said, I will get that answered for you and I will put it in the comments. Okay, bro? Okay, so I'm sorry, Ms. Rahbyn. Because I hate that I missed that comment. I'm beating myself up right now. Gosh. Woosah. Anyways, girl, how you doing?
doing pretty good.
You're doing pretty good. Well, that's so good to hear. And I want to thank you so much for joining me and being able to come and communicate with us and let us know your journey through mental health. I appreciate you sitting in to open up about that.
You're welcome.
Well, before we do get into, I do see that you have this beautiful shirt on. Let me know more about your collection, your mental health collection here.
So I originally came out with this brand after I went through my full depression with counseling and all of that. It was like last year was my first time starting it.
Mm-hmm.
It says anxiety isn't you.
Ooh.
Depression doesn't have you. You've already won.
Ooh.
And just breathe.
Just breathe. I like that.
So, yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
so-
like that.
Yeah, so the semicolon represents anybody that's been through like battling mental health awareness, suicide, depression. So that's why each phrase on the shirt, it has the semicolon at the end.
Oh, Lord.
It's kind of rough, and it was rough, but
I can imagine. So your so is that what caused you to start the shirt collection?
Yeah, that's what actually started me with my collection, because 2019 I lost my sister. It was unexpected, and then 2020 my guy best friend got murdered, so that was unexpected. And then I had some relationship issues with a guy that I was dating for like 4 years. And, when you're in a relationship, you're thinking it's just y'all two. But come to find out it wasn't, and he ended up having a baby on me. So that's what really brought the depression on. And I didn't know I was going through depression until my aunt pointed it out to me. Like I knew I was going through something, but I was just thinking it was just a phase.
Right. You didn't know it was
So,
depression.
right. So I had all the signs, like I was just closed up in my room. It would just feel like a dark cloud would follow me. Like my son would
Yeah.
be here, but it would be like I wasn't raising him. Like it was like I wasn't here. Like I was in a whole nother
Like a
space.
zombie. Is that what it
Right.
was?
Right.
Oh my.
So my aunt had talked to me one day and she was like, that's depression. And she was like, you have all the signs of it. She was like, you might want to consider counseling. So that's when I started doing counseling. I did
Okay, so you
counseling for
did.
about 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you say, well, first let me ask you, how was that first experience going to counseling
I didn't
for
want
you?
to
Yeah.
because I'm like, they don't know me or they're not going to know what to tell me or.
So I feel like that's a good thing that they don't know you, because it's like, you don't know me, you can't judge me, like
Judge.
you're not going home with me, so it's like whatever,
Right. And I
to
did
me.
have a female. Her name was Tara. And she was very good. She didn't take sides or anything. She just gave it, like she just kept it 100 all the way across the board. Like it was amazing. Like if I wouldn't have done counseling, like I don't know like where I would be. Like I don't know if I would still be in the same mental state. I don't know if I would have wanted to come out with those shirts and start my movement.
And
I just don't
Nisi,
know.
since I'm sorry, Nisi. Hold on, Robin. I'm so sorry because Nisi came back in. I had a question for you. Okay, this quick. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Somebody said, "Do you offer body massage?" Well, I know the answer to that. Okay. How much protein should a patient contain after a BBL tummy tuck?
At least like 110, 120 grams.
110, 120 grams. Okay. Thank you. I felt so bad. I'm like, dang.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Drive safe. Robin, I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. She took my mic.
And I do
She had to
have
bring it back.
it's okay. And I do have another shirt coming out, but I don't want to show it yet until I actually get it made because I don't want anyone to, steal my design.
Right.
But I will send it to you personally, but I just don't want to show it yet until I
Yes.
actually get it on the shirt and stamped with my name on it. Like these shirts right here, they have the
I see
initial
at
initials
the bottom
on the
on that
bottom with
side.
the sunflower.
There we go. Yes. And you love sunflowers. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's life. Like that's what really made me fall in love with sunflowers.
Right. Because it's like growth. You know what I
Right.
mean? I can understand that. So let me ask you this. How can people purchase your shirt?
Well, I'm actually gonna start back up in June because baseball season is going on right now, and for Valentine's, my boyfriend didn't just get my machine and stuff, so I'm about to start learning how to make my own shirts instead of like having people make
Yes.
them and I pay them. So when I do that, I am gonna try to get like make a page and people can like cash out me or PayPal and I'll start shipping shirts out and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Well, how long did it take you? Well, I don't know if I should ask this question because I feel like you already kind of answered it. I mean, how long did it take for your aunt to realize that you had depression, do you think? Or you?
Like late 2022 going into 2023. Yeah, because like I said, it was rough. I didn't even realize it myself. I just knew I was going through something, but I couldn't describe what it was.
Right. And I can relate, like, and I keep saying this because really, honestly, I feel like I went through depression. And I feel I didn't go see a therapist as of yet. I don't feel like I'm depressed now. You know what I mean? Like you said, you get in this little funk where you feel like you just feel down. Like, it's like something's bothering you and it's like you really can't explain what is bothering you. You just feel sad.
Right.
And I was in that state of mind, I feel like, after I had my last one. And I literally had to figure out what I wanted to do in life. And once I figured out what it was that I was missing, which was just talking and doing this podcast and being around different people that can kind of bring me up, you know what I mean? That's why I was like, oh my gosh, like the depression kind of went away. But I feel like if I never did this podcast, you know what I mean, or if I never found what made me happy, I would be depressed as well, like still.
Right. And
So
then, I want to send a special thank you to you because you were here for me when I went through the baby situation. And I really appreciated it. Like, I needed it. Like, you didn't know I
yeah.
needed it, but I needed it at the time.
Girl, you're welcome. You know, that's a, and they don't. You're so welcome. If you guys don't know, me and Rahbyn, we actually work together. We work from home actually together. And you're in South Carolina. Well, I always get the South and the North right. I was right. Remember, so, I always say North, but South Carolina, she's in South Carolina and I'm in Florida. So it's just like since training, when we started training, we literally locked in and we've been tight ever since. Like conversation, like you said, like you were able to call me and talk to me about that. And I was just listening to things that you went through. And I'm just going to say you're very strong. Like you went through it. Like
Yeah, it seems like that, but to me it was like a drag, like it was a long journey. But
right, I can imagine.
yeah, my boyfriend, like he helped me. We were friends at the time when I was going through that depression. So not knowing as he was helping me heal, I was helping him heal as well.
Ooh.
So that's how we're like, like this now.
Yeah, and I want to say congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Like your newfound love, your happiness. I'm happy that you're happy. You know what I mean? Like you literally been talking about things that you've never experienced that you're experiencing with this person. And I love that for you. Like,
Thank you.
How does it feel to be like just happy?
If this is what it feels like to be happy, I can truly say I've never been happy.
Really?
Like honestly, like from like straight out of my heart, like this is literally the best man I've ever had. Like because of
Ooh.
him, I had a great Mother's Day. That was the first Mother's Day I've ever got to experience.
Right.
So
And it was something else that you guys just, what was it? What was the last holiday? I can't even, girl, don't have me lie.
Valentine's, Christmas,
Was it Valentine's Day?
the pictures.
That was Valentine's Day or
That was
Christmas?
Christmas. That was Christmas.
Okay, I just know I don't
Valentine's.
know. I've been loving everything for
That was
you.
my first. That was my first Valentine's I got to actually really celebrate as well.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm happy that you beat the depression. I'm happy that I beat the depression. And I just want people to know if y'all depressed, well, you know what? What are some signs? Let's get into that. What are some signs do you think people should look out for when it comes to depression?
Not eating.
Oh, Lord.
Well, speaking from I'll put it this way. Speaking from experience, I was not eating. I was constantly crying.
Oh, yeah.
I was being mean to everyone. Like I just had an attitude for nothing. Being zoned out. I was actually sick, like vomiting, but I didn't really have food to throw up because I wasn't eating. Also writing in my notebook that helped as well. That's one of the things that helped with me with depression. Um, I was going out a lot, partying, drinking, trying to cope with it. But now I don't even. I don't go out.
I bet, because you all in love and stuff. You in the house.
Yeah, I'm in the
I
house
love that for you. No,
So those
I
are
really
major
love that.
signs.
Okay, got it.
Blocking
I
everybody
can
out,
agree.
not wanting to be bothered.
Right. And not also just being confused. I feel like depression too, you're confused, you're lost.
Right.
Like you said, you have a cloud over your head. Like you just feel like everything's going wrong. But I'm going to say you have to literally grab control over your life. Like I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, but you have to gain control over your life and what you want. Like you can't sit there and just dwell on something that you can't change or the past. Like you have to stand up for yourself and do what you need to do to make your life better.
That's exactly why I put this line on the shirt where it says you've already won. Because
Ooh.
you have to take control over it. You can't let it control you because if you let it control you, that means depression wins.
Oh, yes. Yes. I like that, Rahbyn. Read the
Yeah,
shirt
I'm
again.
just hoping. Okay, it says
It's the
anxiety isn't you. Depression doesn't have you. You've already won. Just breathe. And the
Oh
part is
yeah.
just breathe is like, along with my depression came with panic attacks. I didn't know what they were, but I just knew my chest would get tight and I just struggled to breathe. So I put just breathe on there because some
Oh
other
yeah.
people may experience the panicking and they just, do the breathing exercises. After you
Right.
say what's on the shirt, you take the breathing exercise at the end.
So you read it and then do your.
Right.
Oh Lord. I do want to go to the comments here. I have someone who said from Barbara Elizabeth. She said, "I like that shirt. I like
Thank
it too."
you.
Rakira Dennis. She said, "Hey girl, hey. Well, hey girl, how you doing?" Serena PM, my mother. She said, "You were broken down as so the creator could build you up to find your purpose in life."
I love that. Thank you.
No, dead
And I
serious.
had a
I can.
prayer and I had a praying family, especially my mama. My mama and my aunt, I had a praying family.
That is so good. That is so
Ooh, I'm
good.
trying
And I
not to
can
cry.
agree, like, with my mom, what she just said, because that is so true. I feel like you go through the bottom, you get to the bottom so you can get to the top. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, my depression helped me figure out my purpose. And I feel like my purpose in life is to do things like this, to bring awareness. You know what I mean? Like awareness as far as depression, as far as surgery, as far as everything. Whatever I need to bring awareness to, we need to bring it. Rahbyn, I love you.
I'm not trying to cry. I love you too.
It's okay. You gonna make me cry
It's just what
too.
she said. It's just what your mom said. It's like, just
Yeah,
for
because
her
it's
to
the
not,
truth.
right. And then for me to get up here and share my journey, it's like, this is the first time I've actually opened up about it.
Right. And I'm so sorry about everything that you've been through, especially like with your sister, with your best friend. The other guy, I mean, the other guy is like whatever because he moved away to put this person in place that needed to be in place. You know what I mean? But as far as your sister and your best friend, I'm so sorry about that. And you're so
Thank you.
beautiful and you're so strong, Rahbyn. You know what I
Thank you.
mean?
Don't you
But
start
it's the
crying.
truth. It's the truth. He put you got a purpose. And your purpose is to bring awareness to other women that may go through it, like myself.
Right.
Like someone else that may be looking at this live. You know what I mean? That's why I always ask you guys, because it's not too late, to share this live so others who may be going through depression can just hear what we're saying and hopefully they can beat it. Hopefully they can bring themselves up to the top because it's not a good feeling when you're depressed. It is no
Right.
good feeling
So
whatsoever.
I would say the month of May is mental health awareness. So if you have a friend, family, even a stranger, anyone that you see that have signs of depression, just reach out to them and maybe you saying hello or giving them a smile or help them. You never know, like you can save someone's life.
Yeah. And don't be ashamed to tell someone or face the fact that you are going through depression. Don't be ashamed. I feel like with life, because we go through so many changes, I feel like me realizing that life don't stop and it's repetition and that everything is just going to keep on coming. I feel like that's where I had my wake up call and it really slapped me in the face like real bad, and then I was just like, I have to, like I said, I have to gain control over my life. Like I am the pilot on the ship. Like it's me who tells or does what Misha needs to do. So same for you and everybody else. Let me get to these comments, girl. Okay. So, Rakaria Dennis said, God got y'all. Amen. Yes, he
You
do.
amen.
Amen. Serena PM, again, that's my mother. She said, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Isaac, thank you for the 150 stars. Isaac, thank you. I appreciate that. So Serena PM says, I've been through this, so I can relate. But guess what? You're a beautiful person with a beautiful soul. Keep doing what you're doing. Trust and believe it only gets better.
Thank you.
Yes, y'all speaking, okay? That is so true. It only gets better. You know what I mean? It only gets better.
And it
Well,
did.
Miss,
And it did.
it did. You found love.
I
You
did.
happy. You got these
I am.
shirts. We
I do.
talking.
Yeah. I'm coming
Well,
out
do
my
you have any?
shell.
Right. right. You're bringing awareness. And Serena
Right.
PM said, "You're welcome." Well, Rahbyn, do you have anything that you want to say before we go? I had to sing for y'all
Well,
right
you
quick. I'm
guys
sorry.
just keep each other, close. You never know what anyone's going through. Whether it's just a
Right.
simple conversation to a simple hello, a hug, a sweet message. Just make sure you spread the love. You never know who it can help.
Right. I
And you guys
totally
got
agree.
this. You've already won.
Ooh. Yes, you already won. Okay. And if y'all want to get y'all some shirts, y'all please reach out to Ms. Rahbyn. Give them your handles, please. Where can they find you?
Well, I am on Facebook and Instagram, but I mainly do my search stuff on Facebook. So my name is Rahbyn Wilson on Facebook, but it is spelled different. It's spelled Rahbyn. So you can reach out to me on there because that's where I mainly broadcast my shirts. And I do have a TikTok, which you can find me by my name on TikTok.
Which is Rahbyn, spelled different. Rahbyn.
Right.
Well, if y'all want to
Thank
know
you
where
for
y'all can
having
always.
me.
Oh, you're welcome, Rahbyn. I appreciate you coming because this is everything. I appreciate you coming to share your journey with everyone and helping me open up about it too. Like I said, it's not easy letting people know that, yes, once in life I was depressed. You know what I mean? But
Right.
it feels good to be above that depression. You know what I mean? So thank you, girl. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And maybe we can connect again where we do this again, maybe to see where we're both at later on. You know what I mean? But until then, guys, I just want to let y'all know that I will be going live again next Monday. And I hope you guys can tune in and join because, listen, I'm going to have a hairstylist. And I know y'all like our hairstylist, right? I'm just going to say that. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys on Monday. You have anything else to say, girl, before we go? Hold on, and my mother said before, because it's like every time I'm about to go, I don't want to feel bad leaving this comment. So she said, I'll take a small shirt that she has on. How much?
Okay, so as of right now, they're going to be 25 because they're going to be sublimation instead of vinyl. So they went from vinyl ones were 20, but sublimation seems to last longer. So I'm going to do sublimation. So they're going to be on priced at 25.
Okay, so is it okay if she reach out to you personally to your inbox
That's
and maybe
fine.
you guys can connect on a purchase?
That's fine.
Okay. Well, anybody else looking to purchase, please reach out to Rahbyn. She is tagged in this live if you guys need to find her Facebook page in the meantime. Or like she said, you can find her on TikTok using her name, Rahbyn. With that being said, I'm going to say again bye to all my lovelies. I will see you guys on Monday. Again, stay above the water. Be positive. And if you're looking to do cosmetic surgery, please do your research before you do it. And don't judge people for doing it. It's nothing wrong with doing what makes you happy and changing something that you do not like. I mean, you could always work out or you can go spend them coins. I'm just saying. But anyways, y'all, bye. Bye, Rahbyn. See y'all right tomorrow, virtually.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.